If you watched 90s action movies, you believe this is the ultimate weapon. Agent Smith used it. Deadpool used it. It is big, shiny, and terrifyingly powerful. Pop culture has taught us that the Desert Eagle is the pinnacle of military firepower. But reality is much crueler. In the world of real operators, this gun is a joke. No army issues it. No SWAT team carries it. Why is a symbol of power on the screen a useless brick in real life? There are facts about this hand cannon that Hollywood never wants you to know. Before we proceed, if you would rather know a harsh truth than believe a sweet lie, then this channel is for you. Hitting like or subscribe costs you nothing. It just helps the algorithm distinguish between movie fans and people who want to understand real weaponry. All right. Let's start with the biggest myth. The Desert Eagle is a combat weapon. Fact: no professional military or police force in the world uses the Desert Eagle as a standard sidearm. Not because it's expensive, but because it is terrible for combat. It weighs nearly 4.4 pounds when loaded. That is 3 times heavier than a Glock 19. Every shot creates a massive fireball that blinds the shooter in low light. And most importantly, if it jams, you need 2 hands and a lot of muscle to clear it. In a gunfight, those aren't called inconveniences. They are called a death sentence. What makes the Desert Eagle a freak of nature lies inside. Most pistols use a short recoil, tilting barrel design, but the Desert Eagle does not. Technically, it isn't a pistol. It is a rifle sawed off and stuffed into a handgun shape. It uses a gas-operated rotating bolt system. This is the exact same mechanism found in an AK-47 or an AR-15. That is why it is so thick and bulky. It needs room for a gas piston. The engineers didn't design a better pistol. They stubbornly shrunk a rifle. An ironic truth about the reliability of the Desert Eagle. It is famous for jamming, but the fault is rarely the gun. The fault is the shooter's wrist. This phenomenon is called limp wristing. Because its slide is so massive and the springs are so stiff, it needs a rock-solid platform to cycle. If you hold the gun loosely or let your wrists break under recoil, the energy dissipates. The bolt won't cycle fully. You get a stovepipe jam. This gun punishes poor technique instantly. It doesn't allow you to shoot it casually. Many people think the Desert Eagle 50 AE recoil will break your wrist. The reality is surprising. Yes, it kicks hard, but the recoil impulse is actually much smoother than a large caliber revolver. Why? Thanks to that gas system and the massive weight. The 4-pound weight soaks up the recoil energy. The gas operation spreads the recoil impulse over a longer millisecond. Instead of a sharp, violent snap that hurts your hand, the Desert Eagle creates a heavy, slow push. It's like being shoved by a linebacker rather than being punched in the face. Here's the truth about the market for this gun. Magnum Research, the company behind it, knows exactly who their customers are. They don't sell to soldiers. They don't sell to cops. They sell to show-offs. This is one of the few guns in the world where gold tiger stripe is a best-selling factory option. They know the gun is ridiculous, and they embrace that ridiculousness. They aren't selling combat effectiveness. They are selling attention at the shooting range. Have you ever wondered why the bottom of the Desert Eagle magazine has a little plastic tab sticking out? It isn't a design flaw. It is a tool to open beer bottles. Seriously. The original marketing pitched it as a versatile tool for hunters and outdoorsmen, and while this detail is rarely mentioned in technical manuals, the owner community knows. When a weapon is designed with a built-in bottle opener, you know it wasn't born to save the world. The truth about its origin is also controversial. People often call it an Israeli gun, but actually it is a hybrid. The concept and initial design were American, Magnum research, but the Americans couldn't get it to work reliably. They had to contract IMI, Israel Military Industries, to refine the engineering and handle production. It carries the soul of American excess, built with Israeli mechanical precision. Without that strange marriage, it would have died on the drawing board in 1980. The final truth is the biggest paradox of this weapon. By military logic, the Desert Eagle is a total failure. It is a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. Too big for self-defense, too small for long-range hunting, too expensive for training. But commercially, it is a genius product. It succeeded precisely because it is useless and excessive. People don't buy it because they need it. They buy it because it represents raw, unfiltered power. In a world of boring, practical tools, the Desert Eagle is a Lamborghini. Nobody drives a Lamborghini to buy groceries, but everybody wants one in their garage. There's a dirty secret in the gun world. Most experts who trash the Desert Eagle as garbage secretly smile when someone lets them shoot a mag through one. It is a guilty pleasure. You know it's useless, but you can't hate the feeling of power holding it. So what about you? Are you a pragmatist who sees an overpriced paperweight, or do you admit it's just plain fun? Leave your thoughts below. I read every comment. See you in the next dossier.